Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet are once again at the center of public attention after being reported to have traveled together on a private jet for a discreet getaway. The high-profile couple appeared composed and in sync ahead of their latest public moment, further fueling curiosity around a relationship that has remained notably low-key since it first became public. According to reports circulating in international entertainment media, Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet arrived separately but within a close time frame at a private airport. There were no dramatic gestures or attempts to draw attention. Instead, both appeared calm and efficient, a striking contrast to their status as two of the most influential figures in global entertainment today. The private jet they boarded departed without any official confirmation of its destination. The lack of details quickly sparked widespread speculation. Online searches for keywords related to Kylie Jenner-Timothée Chalamet private jet and celebrity secret getaway surged, as fans and observers attempted to piece together the meaning behind the trip. Some viewed it as a short escape from demanding professional schedules, while others suggested it could be a deliberate move to protect their privacy ahead of an upcoming public appearance. Their relationship has consistently drawn attention precisely because of its restrained nature. Unlike Kylie Jenner's previous high-profile romances, her connection with Timothée Chalamet has unfolded quietly, with minimal public statements and carefully limited exposure. Each appearance together has been brief and controlled, leaving much of the narrative open to interpretation. In this context, the private jet getaway has been widely interpreted as a sign of growing unity. Observers noted their relaxed demeanor and aligned body language prior to departure, details often scrutinized in celebrity relationships. There was no sense of urgency or discomfort, suggesting a level of ease that many fans see as meaningful. Sources close to the entertainment industry point out that both Jenner and Chalamet are currently navigating intense professional periods. Jenner continues to expand her business empire and media ventures, while Chalamet remains deeply involved in major film projects. A short, private trip is seen by many as an effort to maintain balance between demanding careers and personal life, especially under constant public scrutiny. What has further amplified interest is the timing of the trip, which reportedly took place shortly before the couple's latest public appearance. This has led to speculation that the getaway may have served as a strategic pause before stepping back into the spotlight. In the entertainment world, timing is rarely considered accidental, particularly for figures of this magnitude. Public reaction has been mixed but intense. On social media, many fans view the trip as evidence that the relationship is becoming more serious and stable. Others remain cautious, interpreting the journey simply as two individuals enjoying time together without attaching deeper meaning. Regardless of perspective, the attention surrounding the trip underscores the couple's powerful hold on public interest. As of now, neither Kylie Jenner nor Timothée Chalamet has issued an official statement regarding the private jet trip. This silence aligns with their ongoing approach, allowing speculation to circulate without direct confirmation. In an era where celebrity lives are often documented in real time, choosing not to comment can itself be a calculated and telling decision. Ultimately, the private jet getaway reinforces one key reality: Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet continue to command global attention while maintaining control over their personal narrative. With few words and carefully chosen moments, they once again leave the public watching closely, waiting to see how the next chapter of their story will unfold. The private jet journey has also reignited broader discussions about how modern celebrity couples manage visibility in an era of non-stop digital exposure. For Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet, every movement is inevitably framed as a statement, whether intentional or not. Industry observers note that their ability to generate massive attention without overt publicity reflects a shift in how star power operates today. Silence and restraint can be just as impactful as constant presence. Media analysts point out that Kylie Jenner, as one of the most followed public figures in the world, is acutely aware of how quickly narratives can spiral. her decision to keep this trip understated aligns with a pattern seen over recent months, where personal moments are increasingly shielded from the public eye. This approach contrasts sharply with earlier phases of her public life, suggesting a recalibration of boundaries as her career and personal priorities evolve. For Timothée Chalamet, the situation carries a different dimension. Widely regarded as one of the most respected actors of his generation, he has long maintained a reputation for being selective about his public image. His involvement with Jenner initially surprised many fans and critics, yet his consistent low-profile demeanor throughout their relationship has gradually reshaped public perception. The private jet getaway reinforces the idea that he remains committed to protecting his personal space, even amid heightened curiosity. The combination of these two distinct public personas has created a dynamic that continues to fascinate audiences. On one hand, there is Kylie Jenner, whose brand is built on visibility, influence, and cultural dominance. On the other, Timothée Chalamet, whose appeal is rooted in artistic credibility and relative privacy. Their ability to coexist within a shared narrative, without overexposing their relationship, is increasingly viewed as intentional rather than accidental. Entertainment insiders suggest that the timing of the trip may also reflect a desire to reconnect away from professional pressures. Both figures have been navigating demanding schedules, with Jenner balancing business expansions and media commitments, while Chalamet remains immersed in high-profile film productions. Short, private escapes are often seen within the industry as essential resets, particularly for couples operating under intense scrutiny. The absence of a confirmed destination has further fueled intrigue. Speculation has ranged from secluded coastal retreats to international hideaways favored by high-profile celebrities. However, without verification, such conjecture remains part of the broader fascination rather than established fact. What is clear is that the secrecy itself has become a defining element of the story, drawing attention precisely because so little has been revealed. Social media platforms have played a significant role in amplifying the narrative. Within hours of the initial reports, discussions multiplied across fan forums, comment sections, and trending topics. Supporters praised the couple for prioritizing privacy, while others dissected every available detail, from timing to body language, in search of deeper meaning. This dual reaction highlights the ongoing tension between public curiosity and personal boundaries in celebrity culture. From a broader industry perspective, the sustained interest in Jenner and Chalamet underscores their combined influence. Individually, both command massive audiences. Together, they represent a convergence of entertainment, fashion, film, and digital culture. Any shared moment, no matter how brief or understated, is almost guaranteed to generate headlines and sustained engagement. The private jet trip also arrives at a moment when public conversations around celebrity relationships are shifting. Audiences increasingly express fatigue with overexposure and manufactured drama, showing greater appreciation for authenticity and discretion. In this context, Jenner and Chalamet's approach may resonate with a segment of the public that values restraint over spectacle. Despite the speculation, it is important to note that neither party has offered confirmation or commentary. This consistent silence has become part of their shared strategy, allowing them to move forward without responding to every wave of attention. For many observers, this reinforces the perception that the couple is focused on maintaining control over their narrative rather than reacting to external pressure. As attention continues to build, questions remain about what comes next. Will the pair make another public appearance together in the near future, or will they retreat further from the spotlight? Will this getaway mark a turning point in how openly they present their relationship, or simply remain a quiet footnote within a much larger story? What remains undeniable is the impact of the moment itself. A single reported flight on a private jet has been enough to dominate entertainment news cycles, spark widespread discussion, and reaffirm the couple's ability to capture global interest without overt self-promotion. In an industry often driven by constant updates, this level of engagement achieved through minimal exposure is noteworthy. As the narrative continues to unfold, audiences are left watching closely, aware that even the smallest detail can quickly become significant. For now, the private jet getaway stands as another example of how Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet navigate fame together, measured, controlled, and quietly compelling, leaving the public anticipating whatever chapter may come next. In the days following the reports, the story continued to gain traction across major entertainment outlets, not because of new information, but because of the absence of it. Editors, commentators, and fans alike have noted how unusual it is for a celebrity couple of this magnitude to generate such sustained attention without issuing a single statement or sharing any visual confirmation. In many ways, the lack of clarity has become the headline itself. Several entertainment analysts have highlighted that this moment reflects a broader evolution in celebrity media strategy. Rather than feeding the news cycle with constant updates, Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet appear comfortable allowing speculation to run its course. This approach shifts the power dynamic, placing control firmly in their hands while audiences and media outlets are left to interpret limited signals. In an age where oversharing is common, this restraint feels deliberate. The private jet detail, in particular, has carried symbolic weight. Private air travel is often associated with exclusivity, discretion, and separation from the public eye. For observers, it reinforces the notion that the couple values controlled environments where they can exist without intrusion. While private jets are not uncommon among high-profile figures, their use in this context has amplified perceptions of intimacy and intentional privacy. Cultural commentators have also pointed out how this relationship continues to blur traditional celebrity boundaries. Jenner's fame originates from reality television and digital influence, while Chalamet's reputation is grounded in critically acclaimed film work. Their pairing represents a convergence of two distinct spheres of popular culture, making every shared action a point of fascination for diverse audiences. This convergence may help explain why even a routine trip has become a focal point. Fans from different demographics bring their own expectations and interpretations, creating layered conversations around the same event. For some, the getaway symbolizes stability and maturity. For others, it represents a careful balancing act between personal life and public image. Industry insiders caution, however, against reading too much into a single moment. They note that high-profile figures often take private trips that never reach public awareness. What sets this instance apart is the timing and the heightened interest surrounding the couple's recent appearances. In that context, even neutral actions can be perceived as meaningful. The silence from both parties has also fueled discussion about future visibility. Historically, celebrity couples often follow a pattern of gradual disclosure, moving from secrecy to selective openness. Whether Jenner and Chalamet will follow a similar trajectory remains unclear. Their past behavior suggests a preference for minimal exposure, but public curiosity continues to test that boundary. From a media standpoint, the situation illustrates how modern news cycles operate. A single verified detail can generate days of coverage, analysis, and commentary, especially when it involves figures with massive online followings. Algorithms reward engagement, and stories like this thrive precisely because they invite interpretation without resolution. Meanwhile, fan communities remain active, tracking potential clues and sharing theories across platforms. Some users have compared timelines, others have revisited past interviews, and many have debated what the trip might signify for the future of the relationship. This sustained engagement highlights the emotional investment audiences often develop in celebrity narratives. Despite the intensity of the discussion, there is also a noticeable tone of respect among many followers. Comments frequently emphasize the importance of privacy and personal space, suggesting a growing awareness of the pressures faced by public figures. This shift in audience attitude may further encourage celebrities to maintain firmer boundaries. As the entertainment landscape continues to evolve, moments like this serve as case studies in how fame, privacy, and public interest intersect. Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet have, intentionally or not, demonstrated that withholding information can be just as powerful as sharing it. Their private jet getaway stands as a reminder that not every story needs immediate clarification to capture attention. For now, the narrative remains open-ended. Without confirmation of the destination, purpose, or outcome of the trip, the story exists in a state of suspension. This unresolved quality keeps audiences engaged, awaiting the next development, however subtle it may be. Ultimately, the reported journey underscores the enduring appeal of mystery in celebrity culture. In choosing not to elaborate, Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet have allowed a simple act of travel to become a larger conversation about modern fame. As long as questions remain unanswered, interest is unlikely to fade, and the public will continue to watch closely for any sign of what comes next. In the days following the reports, the story continued to gain traction across major entertainment outlets, not because of new information, but because of the absence of it. Editors, commentators, and fans alike have noted how unusual it is for a celebrity couple of this magnitude to generate such sustained attention without issuing a single statement or sharing any visual confirmation. In many ways, the lack of clarity has become the headline itself. Several entertainment analysts have highlighted that this moment reflects a broader evolution in celebrity media strategy. Rather than feeding the news cycle with constant updates, Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet appear comfortable allowing speculation to run its course. This approach shifts the power dynamic, placing control firmly in their hands while audiences and media outlets are left to interpret limited signals. In an age where oversharing is common, this restraint feels deliberate. The private jet detail, in particular, has carried symbolic weight. Private air travel is often associated with exclusivity, discretion, and separation from the public eye. For observers, it reinforces the notion that the couple values controlled environments where they can exist without intrusion. While private jets are not uncommon among high-profile figures, their use in this context has amplified perceptions of intimacy and intentional privacy. Cultural commentators have also pointed out how this relationship continues to blur traditional celebrity boundaries. Jenner's fame originates from reality television and digital influence, while Chalamet's reputation is grounded in critically acclaimed film work. Their pairing represents a convergence of two distinct spheres of popular culture, making every shared action a point of fascination for diverse audiences. This convergence may help explain why even a routine trip has become a focal point. Fans from different demographics bring their own expectations and interpretations, creating layered conversations around the same event. For some, the getaway symbolizes stability and maturity. For others, it represents a careful balancing act between personal life and public image. Industry insiders caution, however, against reading too much into a single moment. They note that high-profile figures often take private trips that never reach public awareness. What sets this instance apart is the timing and the heightened interest surrounding the couple's recent appearances. In that context, even neutral actions can be perceived as meaningful. The silence from both parties has also fueled discussion about future visibility. Historically, celebrity couples often follow a pattern of gradual disclosure, moving from secrecy to selective openness. Whether Jenner and Chalamet will follow a similar trajectory remains unclear. Their past behavior suggests a preference for minimal exposure, but public curiosity continues to test that boundary. From a media standpoint, the situation illustrates how modern news cycles operate. A single verified detail can generate days of coverage, analysis, and commentary, especially when it involves figures with massive online followings. Algorithms reward engagement, and stories like this thrive precisely because they invite interpretation without resolution. Meanwhile, fan communities remain active, tracking potential clues and sharing theories across platforms. Some users have compared timelines, others have revisited past interviews, and many have debated what the trip might signify for the future of the relationship. This sustained engagement highlights the emotional investment audiences often develop in celebrity narratives. Despite the intensity of the discussion, there is also a noticeable tone of respect among many followers. Comments frequently emphasize the importance of privacy and personal space, suggesting a growing awareness of the pressures faced by public figures. This shift in audience attitude may further encourage celebrities to maintain firmer boundaries. As the entertainment landscape continues to evolve, moments like this serve as case studies in how fame, privacy, and public interest intersect. Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet have, intentionally or not, demonstrated that withholding information can be just as powerful as sharing it. Their private jet getaway stands as a reminder that not every story needs immediate clarification to capture attention. For now, the narrative remains open-ended. Without confirmation of the destination, purpose, or outcome of the trip, the story exists in a state of suspension. This unresolved quality keeps audiences engaged, awaiting the next development, however subtle it may be. Ultimately, the reported journey underscores the enduring appeal of mystery in celebrity culture. In choosing not to elaborate, Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet have allowed a simple act of travel to become a larger conversation about modern fame. As long as questions remain unanswered, interest is unlikely to fade, and the public will continue to watch closely for any sign of what comes next. As coverage continued to circulate, the narrative surrounding the private jet trip began to take on a broader significance beyond the relationship itself. Media observers noted that the sustained attention reflects how deeply invested the public has become in tracking not only celebrity romances, but also the subtle ways in which public figures choose to present, or withhold, their personal lives. In this case, the absence of visual confirmation or direct commentary has arguably intensified interest rather than diminished it. Entertainment journalists have pointed out that Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet now occupy a unique position as a couple whose actions are dissected across multiple industries. Fashion outlets analyze Jenner's understated travel look, film-focused publications consider how Chalamet balances stardom with privacy, while pop culture platforms frame the trip as another chapter in an ongoing modern celebrity love story. Each lens adds another layer to the same event, expanding its reach far beyond a single headline. The discussion has also extended into questions about image management. Jenner, whose career has long been intertwined with strategic visibility, appears increasingly selective about when and how she is seen. Analysts suggest that this shift may signal a more intentional long-term approach, prioritizing sustainability over constant exposure. The decision to keep the getaway low profile aligns with a growing trend among high-profile figures seeking greater separation between their public brands and private relationships. For Chalamet, the moment reinforces an image he has carefully cultivated throughout his career. Known for avoiding oversharing and maintaining a measured public presence, he has largely remained consistent despite heightened interest in his personal life. His apparent comfort with a discreet getaway supports the perception that he continues to place clear boundaries around his off-screen identity. This alignment in approach may be one of the reasons their relationship continues to generate fascination. While their individual backgrounds differ significantly, their shared handling of attention suggests a mutual understanding of the pressures that accompany global fame. In an environment where public narratives are often shaped by external voices, their silence has allowed them to retain a degree of autonomy. Speculation has also emerged around how this moment fits into their longer-term trajectory. Some commentators believe that maintaining a low profile now could allow for more controlled public appearances later, should the couple choose to share more of their relationship. Others argue that their consistent discretion indicates that major revelations may never come, and that this balance is precisely what works for them. The private jet trip has also reignited debate about the role of paparazzi and unofficial reporting in shaping celebrity news. With no direct confirmation from either party, much of the coverage relies on secondary sources and interpretations. This dynamic highlights the delicate line between reporting observable facts and amplifying conjecture, a challenge that continues to define modern entertainment journalism. Audience response reflects this complexity. While curiosity remains high, many fans express a desire to see the couple left to navigate their relationship without excessive intrusion. This sentiment, repeated across social platforms, points to a gradual shift in how celebrity culture is consumed, with greater emphasis on respect and consent. At the same time, the commercial reality of celebrity news cannot be ignored. Stories involving Jenner and Chalamet consistently generate high engagement, making even minimal developments newsworthy. From an industry standpoint, this level of interest ensures that similar moments will continue to receive extensive coverage, regardless of how much information is available. As days pass without updates, the story remains relevant precisely because it lacks closure. Each new public appearance, interview, or unrelated project announcement is now viewed through the lens of the recent getaway, adding context whether or not it is directly connected. This lingering effect demonstrates how a single event can shape ongoing narratives. Ultimately, the private jet getaway has become emblematic of a broader theme: the power of restraint in an age of constant visibility. Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet have shown that by saying very little, they can still dominate conversations and command attention on a global scale. Their approach challenges assumptions about how celebrity relationships must be presented to remain relevant. For now, the journey remains defined by what is not known. The destination, the duration, and the private moments shared during the trip are details that remain out of public reach. Yet it is precisely this lack of access that has transformed an ordinary act of travel into a story with lasting impact. As the entertainment world continues to watch closely, one thing is clear: any future move by Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet, no matter how subtle, will be examined with the same intensity. Until then, the private jet trip stands as another carefully controlled moment in a relationship that continues to captivate through mystery rather than disclosure. As the narrative stretches on, industry insiders increasingly frame the private jet trip as a reflection of how celebrity power has evolved in recent years. Rather than relying on constant exposure, figures like Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet demonstrate that selective visibility can generate equal, if not greater, impact. Their ability to remain headline-worthy without active promotion speaks to a level of cultural relevance that few celebrities maintain over time. Observers also note that this moment arrives during a broader recalibration within Hollywood and pop culture. Audiences are becoming more aware of how narratives are constructed, and many now recognize silence as a strategic choice rather than an absence of information. In this environment, the couple's refusal to clarify details surrounding the getaway has been interpreted as confidence rather than avoidance. The conversation has further expanded into discussions about authenticity. Fans frequently contrast this relationship with highly publicized celebrity romances that unfold almost entirely online. In comparison, Jenner and Chalamet's approach appears restrained and deliberate, allowing room for normalcy despite extraordinary circumstances. This perceived authenticity has contributed to sustained public interest, as many viewers find the balance intriguing rather than frustrating. From a branding perspective, analysts suggest that the trip aligns with both individuals' long-term positioning. Jenner's empire increasingly emphasizes maturity and control, while Chalamet's career continues to blend mainstream success with artistic credibility. A low-profile getaway complements both trajectories, reinforcing an image of stability and intention rather than impulsiveness. There is also growing discussion around how this relationship reshapes expectations for celebrity couples. Traditionally, high-profile pairings often follow predictable cycles of confirmation, overexposure, and eventual fatigue. Jenner and Chalamet appear to be charting a different course, one that prioritizes longevity over immediacy. The private jet trip, viewed through this lens, becomes less about luxury and more about preservation. Media historians have even drawn parallels to earlier eras of Hollywood, when stars maintained strict boundaries between their public personas and private lives. While today's digital environment makes such separation more difficult, moments like this suggest that it is still possible, if handled carefully. The difference lies in execution. Rather than hiding completely, the couple allows just enough visibility to acknowledge public interest without surrendering control. As speculation continues, attention has also turned to how future projects may intersect with the relationship's public narrative. Any upcoming film release, fashion appearance, or business announcement involving either party is now likely to be contextualized against the backdrop of the recent Getaway. This interconnectedness ensures that the story remains relevant even in the absence of direct updates. Critically, some commentators caution against projecting expectations onto a relationship defined by its discretion. They argue that public fascination often leads to assumptions about intent or direction that may not reflect reality. In this case, the trip may simply represent a brief pause, meaningful primarily to those involved rather than a signal of a larger shift. Nevertheless, the cultural impact of the moment cannot be ignored. A single report of shared travel has generated extended analysis across news outlets, opinion columns, and fan communities. This sustained engagement highlights the enduring allure of celebrity narratives, particularly those that resist easy interpretation. As weeks pass, the private jet trip remains a reference point rather than a resolved event. It continues to shape conversations, not because of new revelations, but because of its ambiguity. Each retelling reinforces the idea that mystery, when paired with cultural relevance, can be a powerful force. In the end, the story of Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet's Getaway is less about where they went and more about how they navigate attention. By choosing restraint, they have allowed a simple act of travel to evolve into a broader discussion about fame, privacy, and control. Until either party decides to speak, or until another carefully observed moment emerges, the narrative remains open, sustained by curiosity and defined by what remains unsaid.